Hey Sim fans, Crystal here, and you briefly got to saw Naomi. I was trying to get it to where y'all could see her. Welcome back to my Sims 4 Random Legacy Challenge play, and yes, that was Naomi haunting. She passed this week, and we have her urn here in the living room next to the stereo, so she could be by the music. A lot of stuff happened this week, actually. One was Naomi passing. She was actually on a public lot. I had taken her to the Blue Velvet, I believe, is where we went. Just, she was going out with a group of friends and just hanging out, gonna have a drink. And she was talking to her friends down in that front room that's kind of dimly lit. You know what? She was dancing. But she didn't die of overexertion. She died of old age. But she was dancing and talking to her friends in that front room where the piano is, and it's kind of dimly lit. And just having a good time. And, I don't know, like maybe a heart attack or a stroke or aneurysm or just, you know, something just gave out with old age. Something just wore out, and down she went. She just crumpled to the floor, and I actually had to send Adriana to the Blue Velvet to pick up the urn. And so there was a plant here, and I got rid of the plant, and I put Naomi's urn out, and she religiously haunts every 2 to 3 days. She still checks in on the family. And speaking of family, I wanted to invite Karissa over today. Auntie Karissa. We haven't seen her in a couple episodes, so let's get her over. And then we'll go over some of the other changes, but that one was pretty obvious since we opened with Naomi's ghost. And she's a little bit mischievous. Like this morning, she broke the bathtub. She, jumped into the bathtub to haunt it, and she broke it. And Adriana had to fix it, so let's invite Karissa in. She looks the same. Looking good. She's looking really good. Looks like she might have been working out a little bit. But, too bad there's not like a funeral. I mean, we can throw like a black and white party. We did that for Harry's. Let's do that. I'm gonna have Adriana host it this time. Let's see. So we're gonna plan a social event. And we'll have a caterer. We'll do it nice, and we're just gonna call it a black and white bash here. I'm not gonna make it a prestigious event. I don't want to have to worry about all that stuff. But Adriana will be the host since it was her mother. On the guests, of course, Karissa. It's weird that you have to invite the household. Let's see if we can. I don't really remember who was friends with Naomi because we can't access her friends. Hopefully they had some mutual friends. Oh, it's gonna oh shoot. It's gonna uncheck everybody. I did it wrong. Okay, so I gotta go back and okay, so she is the host. Alright. I am gonna hire a caterer for this. I guess her. They don't even have a bar, so that'll work. And we're just gonna have it here at the house. Just a little service. The black and white party's probably the closest you can kind of get to a memorial because everyone wears either black or white. I was hoping for more black, but okay, that's an interesting get-up. A lot of people are choosing more white, but today we'll just kind of have like a little memorial for Naomi. She hung around for a long time, and she's our original, our first generation of the Random Legacy Challenge. She's who we started this challenge with, and she has passed, so it's kind of a big moment for them. Adriana was promoted to a level 9 scientist, so she is a mad scientist. And which I think, let me see, I have to go back a few pages now because I write so much in this spiral I keep on my desk. But yeah, it didn't specify like a branch or anything. She just has to get to level 10 scientist. There may not be branches. I don't think there's branches anyway. But she's a level 9 and she's still an adult for 10 days. Not that I have to get her to 10 before she's an elder or anything. I just would like to. And I'm pretty sure that I can get her there. She's already had all her breakthroughs that she needs. We're just trying to get her performance bar up. So Wednesday for sure, she'll probably be level 10. And then she's done. She's actually, once she gets this last promotion, she's actually completed all her goals for her generation. And she can rest, if you will, because she didn't have any ongoing stuff like the healthy eating or anything like that. So her generation was pretty easy. And she can finally just kind of rest, and I can let her kind of do whatever. Naomi kind of did whatever, to an extent. She worked out on her own. I didn't really have to facilitate that. She was just really good about taking care of her minimum 3 hours a week. She always did way more than 3 hours. She continued to make some friends. A lot of her friends had passed by the time she passed, unfortunately, because she lived a long time. And, she's really upset. They cater. She's really sad, but yeah, our first generation. Ooh, why is the slab lid on the floor? Oh yeah, I put this little romantic bucket in here. Let's move on. So we went through Adriana. She got her promotion, 10 days till she's an elder. She's going to complete her goals. So now, Edison. Edison had his birthday this week. He is now a young adult. And I have rolled for him, and I'm going to go over what I have rolled. Also, he has a little high school sweetheart, if you will. They're just kind of talking right now. They're not like an official couple, but we'll invite her over so you can kind of meet her. Her name is Helen. Like I said, he met her in school, met her in high school. I clicked on them and had them meet friends, and that's where he met her. And they've hung out a couple times at the house and watched a movie. I had the little romance bucket out, and I turned it on, which I need to disable that because that's probably kind of awkward for a memorial to have a flirty. But this is Helen. She's a young adult now. And they've not really been on dates yet. I might do that on the next episode. Have them go on a date, or I don't know. I don't know if I want to wait a whole week. I might just record on their Sunday and have them kind of go on a date. It's inappropriate for them to go on a date today. She's not in a very good mood. Maybe we can cheer her up with some crazy eyes. But this is Helen. He went to school with her. She's very pretty. And we know a few things about her. We know that she is a glutton. She's cheerful. So she should be a lot of fun to play with. So while they're kind of discussing, let's go over what Edison rolled. For his generation, he is to remain single. So while he and Helen can date, they cannot get married. But I do plan on moving her in. He'll still be single. It'll still fit the challenge. But I do plan on moving her in. So a little different from Naomi. Naomi had to be single, and I never moved her baby daddy in. This case I kind of have to, since Edison can't carry children. So Helen needs to live with them. But I will keep him single. He's supposed to have 3 children. So, wow, 3 children for his generation. We may have to move into a bigger house. And maybe even a bigger lot, quite honestly. His career is a carpenter. So it's not like an official career. What he has to do is I put a workbench out here on the. Something just broke. Something's broken. I heard it. I hear it. What is it? Oh, the dishwasher. Well, the instant repair doesn't work on the dishwasher, so you know what? Let's hire a repair service, and you can see the new repairman. But I put a workbench out here, and then I put this little Zen garden. I blew it up, I enlarged it, and it provides focusing, because you want to be focused when you're woodworking, building your handiness. And that's his job. His job is to be a carpenter. He's supposed to come out here. He's supposed to make all projects. Every single thing that you can make on this bench, he's required to do it within his generation and within his lifetime. His generational goal is a party king. He's to throw one of every party and get a gold medal in all parties for his generation during his lifetime. And then his miscellaneous fun is a fixer-upper. And, yeah, we just called a repairman. Or did he call yet? I guess he already did. But going forward, I want you guys to see the repairman in case you haven't seen him. Yeah. But going forward, for his generation, which I'm still kind of hung on Adriana, because she's still, like, kind of active. It's hard for me to make the switch. But going forward, he must repair everything, which is kind of goes hand in hand with his whole carpenter career. He's going to be building his handiness skill. Now, he does have the handy reward trait, which lets him insta-fix things. But he's supposed to... There's the repairman, by the way. One of them. I mean, they're different each time, but there's one of them. My repairman, when I called a repairman out in my personal game, he practically moved in with me. I couldn't get the guy to leave, and then I guess he had a bit of a crush on my sim or something, and he kept coming back. He kept coming back to my house and knocking on my door, like, non-stop. It got kind of creepy, actually. It got pretty creepy. But this guy looks like he did his work and he left. So there he goes. But yeah, going forward, he has to repair everything that's broken. No more handyman and stuff, and he's gonna actually like repair it, which could be kind of dangerous. Look, she's an alien. Who is this? Look, Kaylee Suggs. See how she's glowing? Let's introduce ourselves. She's tall, and look, she's glowing happy. I've never seen him glow happy. Exane has never glown for happy. But yeah, let's talk to her. That's interesting. I guess Adriana met her at work, because you know Adriana's a scientist, and believe it or not, there's a lot of aliens in the science career. They all have the same idea as Exane. That's a good cover, you know. And they're working with smart people, people that probably appreciate their species or are more interested in their species. I don't know, but very interesting. But yeah, so that's his thing. Single, 3 children, a carpenter. He has to make all projects. Party king. He has to throw all parties and get a gold medal. I know I had Adriana throw this one since she's the daughter. I thought that was more appropriate. But like I said, going forward, starting, you know, basically Monday, it's going to be all Edison stuff. Did I say Gene earlier? Edison. He looks a lot like his dad, Gene. And he'll, you know, take over. So this is kind of Adriana's last weekend, her last hoorah as the heiress. And then we'll have our first male heir. Edison will be our first male. And of his 3 kids, whichever his eldest kid will become the heir. And I'm probably going to have the kids a little closer together this time, since he's going to have 3 of them. That's going to be a lot of people in the house. Because he is going to move Helen in. So we're going to have Jean, Adriana, Edison, Helen, their 3 kids, and for a short time more, Curtis. So we're going to have all 8 slots. Well, I don't know if Curtis will be around for all 3 babies. He may not be. He may be moved out by then because he ages up. Oh yeah, he ages up in 4 days. So in 4 days, Curtis will be a young adult and we'll be booting him out like we did Karissa. Look, the party's over. People are leaving. So that shouldn't interfere with anything. But some of the kids can share a room. I'll look at everything. We'll see, you know, about a house. 3 kids and 2 sets of adults. I'd want at least a 4-bedroom, which this one is, but since he's going to be a party king, and this is what I was discussing with Simmer Pete, a fellow YouTuber and a friend of mine, since he's a party king, this house is pretty cluttered, which I love cluttered, I do, but it's not very party friendly, so we'll probably move. We might even move to a new neighborhood, new lot, quite honestly. I'll look at everything. I'll consider. I have the whole next game week, if you will, to make that decision. You know, because I got to play through their week and decide. But I want something more open. At least 4, if not 5 bedroom. I might go ahead and go with a 5 for the extra space. And because of that, I don't know if we can remain on a 30 by 20 lot. We may have to. Or we may have to go to a bigger lot. We might even move to Newcrest or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'll look at everything, and you guys will definitely see by next episode what's going on. So I'm gonna leave Adriana on this thumbnail since she, you know, I'm giving her the weekend to. They're getting sick. Do they have medicine? So, but on the next episode, Jean will be on the thumbnail. Yeah, Gene has some. And then we'll have him order some more. Or we'll have Adriana order some since she's sick. Once one sim gets it, it kind of spreads through the house. Which is, you know, that's what really happens. So it makes sense. But we'll have her purchase one and take it. Okay. Thankfully they have a computer, so it's pretty instant. But yeah, that's her. This is her last hurrah. 10 days. I didn't know Jean was that much older than her. They went to high school together, but I guess he was like a senior, maybe when she was like a freshman or sophomore. But she dated an older guy. But yeah, that's the next role. Edison, single, 3 kids, carpenter, party king, fixer upper. So his generation's like, wow, compared to Adriana. I mean, Naomi had a lot of stuff going on with the healthy eating and the working out and the friends, and, you know, and she did have to have an actual career. At least with Edison, he works from home, which will be a little easier for me to do the party king and the fixer upper, because he'll be at home to fix things. So when things break, we don't have to wait for him to get home, and then he's tired. So that's actually, it's dirty. That's actually kind of nice. You know, it works out that he works from home because he has to do all these other things, and 3 kids. Wow. There's no secondary career, so Helen doesn't have to work. She can. There's nothing against it, but I'll probably treat it like I did with Jean, where she stays at home and she's gonna probably help with the kids while he's making stuff on the bench, because he will be working. In fact, in this new house, I might even give him like a little shop out back that he can have some privacy and do his work. Would be kind of nice. Or at least a private area in the backyard or something where he can kind of do his work. But there's Curtis. Curtis grew up to be a nice looking man. I like his little flat top. He's a little teenager right now. In fact, speaking of him being a teenager. Oh, he's going to grill? Curtis is going to grill? That's kind of scary. Let's go with him. But, timer's fixing to go off. But, yeah, next generation's going to be, like, really busy. And, of course, as usual, it's only going to be, like, 5 or 6 episodes. And then his eldest kid will take over. So, wow. I'm just thinking about all that's coming up. And in the whole house thing, I've still got to figure all that out to get something party friendly. Party friendly, like with a bar and a hot tub and 5 bedrooms. I'll see what I can find. And we'll probably be moving. They've got money. They've got almost 70 grand, and of course this house is worth quite a bit. I can actually tell you how much it's worth. This house is worth $205,977. So by the time they sell this and then they add the 70 grand to it, they'll be able to afford a new house, no problem. They won't have any issues with that. Of course, Adriana is still working. Someone's phone was ringing. They do it so quick. I always miss it. He made some grilled fruit. That was the timer. I know I need to go, but Adriana's still working, and then even when she does retire, she's going to get her daily pension, and then he's going to be wood crafting. So they'll have money coming in. It might get kind of tight, though, especially since he's a party animal, because parties cost money to throw. But we'll see what we can do. It'll be interesting, nonetheless. Thanks for watching. Leave me some comments down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. You guys are great. Don't forget to check out my other 2 series I have on my channel. And as usual, my channel is free to watch and enjoy. And thanks again. This is Crystal signing off. Until next time.